Let me ask you something. Do you remember the first time you saw Gohan turn Super Saiyan 2? It had felt like this entire existence had led up to this moment. His triumphant battle with Cell, and Goku leaving his friends and family in the hands of the Earth's new protector. The series was due to end here, just like the prior arc, but so many fans decided they want Dragon Ball back, of course. But they weren't happy about Gohan being the new protagonist. So what'd the writers do? They decided to run Gohan back into the ground just for it to become the Goku show again. Gohan has not been the same since Cell, and the writers are to blame. Gohan held the most potential out of the Z Fighters to be the strongest of all time, but none of it was used after the death of Goku. Goku came back, Vegeta was there, Goten and Trunks even got Super Saiyan as kids, and what was Gohan doing? School, baseball, stuff that had nothing to do with martial arts, which, was good and well for normal kids, but Gohan is the son of the goddamn Japanese Superman. And this is something the writers wrote themselves into a corner with. They needed to decide, was Gohan gonna listen to Chi-Chi or his dad? Which would be more fulfilling to his arc? And the fans. The writers probably weren't too sure, so they chose the former, which made everyone mad. Do the fans want Gohan to be cool or not? No one could decide. So that's why Gohan's career is so up and down after Cell. They had no focus or plan for his character. So let's go over what I'm talking about in detail, shall we? By the way, we'll be talking about anime only for this, so yeah, strap in. Example 1. Gohan vs. Buu. Gohan was strong when Goku came back, don't get me wrong, but he wasn't as strong as he was when he was a kid. Even Vegeta said that. And he lost to Deborah and got bitched on by Buu and was sent into heaven after all that. And by the way, during the time skip in early Buu Saga, he was in school and such, so he focused little to none on training and became much weaker. So what did the writers have in store for him to make him relevant again? Give him a random power-up that comes at the expense of pretty much nothing. It comes when Gotenks is out of fusion, all the Earth's fighters are either absorbed, dead, or still not arrived on Earth, such as Vegeta and Goku. All hope is lost when suddenly Gohan falls out of the sky in his father's gi, which, me personally, I think it symbolizes that he has decided to side with fighting, and that's pretty much his resolve throughout the entire series. So I think that gi symbolizes that. He is again now Earth's protector and fulfilling Goku's shoes. So what happens next? He stands there as Buu absorbs Piccolo and Gotenks, and Buu starts beating the shit out of Gohan. Gohan then gets absorbed, and that's it. Gohan came back a new man and the protector again, but was casted aside for the Goku show to go on. This may become a trend, by the way. But yeah, that was all until Super. How sad. Example 2. Gohan Boogaloo. After Z and during Dragon Ball Super is where we'll pick back up with Gohan. After that massive L against Buu and Goku being Earth's hero again, Gohan takes back up his studies and becomes a family man with his wife Videl and his daughter Pan. There's nothing wrong with that, again, but he is the fucking strongest person in the galaxy almost. He should be getting stronger and stronger every day, just like his other Saiyans. And the writers felt this way too. They just could not go back on this plot so easily and quickly. So we got to see that play out in the revival of Frieza arc. I'm gonna be quick with this one as there is no resolve in the beginning that gets shattered. Gohan comes to the battlefield in a tracksuit, barely achieving higher levels of Super Saiyan. He gets saved by Piccolo just like when he was a kid, and that is all for him. Good God. Cast aside like the rest of the cast just to sit there and wait for the two baddies to get there. How sad. And spoilers, this doesn't get any better for him. Example 3. Gohan in need. Gohan was disrespected by the writers too often after Cell. Akira admitting that himself he forgot how strong Gohan was supposed to be, and just begin to look at him as the family man that happens to get a bit stronger than your average fighter. Gohan needed another arc to be pushed back into the spotlight. So he decided to start training again as to protect the entire universe, this time in the upcoming Tournament of Power. So he did just that, and by sparring with Piccolo for 4 days, he was taking on Goku and Super Saiyan Blue, and giving him a hard time. Gohan did it once again, shed his academic self and become a fighter again, and once again sporting that orange gi. How amazing. Wait, that sounds a bit familiar. Anyways, what we did get out of it, I hate to tell you, but absolutely fucking nothing. In the Tournament of Power, Gohan didn't perform poorly, but he wasn't carrying the team either. He was supposed to be the MVP team leader. Yet, what did he do? He fought, let me look. He fought a dude named Abuni, and I guess won against him, but that guy's fodder. Yippee. He helped take 2 of the Nameks out with Piccolo and had trouble with them. Okay, no important fights yet. Oh, Topo. He fights him and nothing comes out of it. Okay, he gets Android 17 to help eliminate Topo, but fails. Okay, he then fights Dispo and gets eliminated with him? Really? That's it? Okay. I guess it wasn't all bad. He got stronger and fought some really strong guys, and technically drew against one of them. Yeah, I would say this is the best we got so far after Cell, but it does not stay this way. After the Tournament of Power, Gohan again goes back to being a scholar and spending little to no time training. Example 4. Please no more. So by this time, you may have seen a pattern, yes? Gohan gets super strong, starts focusing more on school rather than fighting, and becomes really weak. He trains, aka gets a plot power up, and his arc becomes I'm a fighter again, focusing on being Earth's savior. School can wait, and rinse and repeat. The cycle of Gohan, it's great. And I don't think the writers realized themselves how many times they gave Gohan the exact same arc over and over again, because what did they do? They made an entire movie about the same exact arc Gohan had been for years now, forgetting all the development prior to this, put him back in school just for the cycle to continue. He realized he needs to save Earth, he drops studies to do so, he puts on some old fighting clothes to symbolize his change back to a fighter, along with his new plot power-up, and protects all once again. Every last detail is the goddamn same. And who knows where it's gonna go from here. They'll probably put Gohan back in school and have him become weak again just to get the Gohan hype back in a couple of years. I hope he realized how much they failed Gohan, giving him what seems to be short-term memory loss. Each individual arc works, but it's when you put them all by side that you realize it's the same exact one with a new pretty look. And it's honestly disappointing. Well, this has been one hell of a talk, and I'm glad to have gotten my feelings out about this. I've needed this Gohan rant for a long time. And for all the viewers, until next time, I have a crazy anime rant. Take care of yourselves. Bye.
I just wanted to add this at the end, that I'm by no means shitting on what Akira Toriyama made. This was made before everything happened, this whole video, and I'm not dogging on him. I'm sure the editors had something to do with it. I'm sure there was some outside influences making Gohan's character this way, and I just want that to be known. I love Dragon Ball Z, but I just had to get this out. R.I.P. Akira Toriyama. Hope you guys have a good one.